I'm Wyatt McGillen, and I'm the submissions engineer here at the STAR Group. Today, I'll be discussing standalone contamination policies and why they can be essential for any business that manufactures, processes, or sells any perishable food products. So what is a standalone contamination policy? A standalone contamination policy is a type of insurance that steps in specifically for any potential contamination, product recall, or health scare events that take place. For any business that's manufacturing or selling foods, the threat of a product recall can often be something that's on their mind and a major concern. Knowing that you have a standalone product recall coverage with broad coverage that'll step in case anything happens to your food that could potentially contaminate them or cause a foodborne illness, you can have the awareness that you are going to have the protection in place that you need if something goes wrong. But even more than that, a standalone contamination policy does a couple things that I really appreciate it. The first is that they'll step in and assist with any potential pre-recall costs that you have. If you suspect that any food in your facility has been tampered with, might be contaminated, might have foodborne illness, anything like that, rather than just waiting for a product recall to take place and the government to force you to recall the product with all the negative media attention that causes, instead, you can send the food to your insurance carrier, your contamination policy, and they'll test it for you. And if it is contaminated, they'll help mitigate the steps from there so you have the least impact on your business that you could. If it isn't contaminated, they can let you know and you can get right back to operations as quickly as possible. In addition, in the event that something does go wrong and your food is contaminated, these are the experts. Their claims examiners deal exclusively with contamination, and they can work with you to help mitigate any of those bad media costs, help you find a new facility if yours is closed down by the government, or even help you with the disposal of contaminated food products, which can largely be an issue as you navigate environmental regulations and other government regulations. Having a standalone contamination policy can be essential if your business stores, sells, or processes any potential food products. If you're interested in discussing this with one of our licensed insurance agents here at the STAR Group, you can give us a call at 414-421-3800.